Oh, there's only 10 minutes. It doesn't leave it on.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah. Looking
but
for someone
like
else.
a lot of apps will what's Reza, you made a
Yeah.
lobby. Can I join your password so you can see if my name changed correctly?
Yeah, you can join. I just put it up now. You don't have to join immediately, but I just have it ready. But I see your name as Chris Evertson, so
Oh, okay, okay, that's what's
yeah,
Is
you
important.
the
should be good.
practice lobby open?
This will be the practice lobby. Yeah, it, I just put it up.
Alright.
So I think we all
What's the
are
password?
familiar with the rules and stuff for this weekend, Thursday, whatever it is. Track limit for Indy. It's a little bit of a difficult track for track limits. So turn one, the track limits are going to end up being the pavement, I guess. So don't go if you miss your braking zone. You don't want to end up in the grass on the exit of turn one. If you do completely blow turn one, try not to take anyone out, first of all. And second of all, you're gonna have to end up cutting across the grass. If you explore, you'll see there's a big K wall in the middle of the grass. So you either have to go around the right of the K wall or around the left of the K wall. But either way, I'd like if everyone could rejoin there um, smoothly, softly, and staying to track left when you rejoin, like on the outside. So don't come straight back across the track, and just try to watch yourself as you're rejoining, because that's a place where someone goes off there, goes through. You can, if you leave your foot in it, you'll go through that section faster than the cars around you, and then you can have an issue rejoining. So just be aware of that in turn one. Then you get through kind of the 2-3 complex, and you get to that chicane, the really fast, basically flat out chicane onto the back straightaway. So through that section, you're going to want to keep 2 wheels on the track through both the left and the right of the chicane. So you can drive completely over the chicane, over the bumps, but your 2 wheels have to stay on the track side. So your outside wheels can go completely over the berms. And then on exit, you have the long straightaway. There's a flat berm and a line on the left-hand side of the track. Again, keep your right-sided tires on the track side of that line. And then going down the straightaway, you're not allowed to make a pass to the left of that line. So if you want to heavily defend the inside, you only have to defend to that line. And someone, if they want to pass you, has to keep 2 wheels, their right-sided 2 wheels, on the right side of that line. Does that make sense? Defending down at that corner.
Yep.
Which corner?
This is after the chicane, after the flat-out chicane in Sector 1.
Okay.
I guess at the beginning of Sector 2. So down that back straightaway, there's a line on your left-hand side. That's track limits. Even though there's pavement, there's like 2 car widths beyond that. That line is track limits.
Okay.
Then you come to the braking zone, and there's a left, right, left. Kind of complex at the end of Sector 2. So you want to, again, keep it. You can use the berms, maybe a little bit of the grass with 1 tire, possibly. It's maybe not the fastest way, but that's okay. And then the final right in that section is a tight right. And there's some grass, flat curbing, and like asphalt on the apex. And so you can basically drive over the curbing and the asphalt, but not in the grass. So try to keep the most you can use is driving your left-sided tires on the curbing. And that's actually, the game has also, the game's track limits are set right about there as well. So following that. And then the last sector, you have the right and the left. Again, keep 2 tires on the track the whole time, basically through there. Because you can kind of jump over some of these curbs because there's no like inside wall or whatever. So just try to keep 2 tires on it. And there's going to be a cone at the corners at the beginning of the race, and I guarantee you they won't be there by the end of the race. Because somebody's going to hit them quite soon, I believe.
What's the password?
USTCC Indy. All casts. So as far as turn 1 goes, I think this is the longest straightaway we have lead up into turn 1 from a standing start. So be aware that turn 1 is very tight, and big crashes can happen there if you miss your braking zone. So brake it to 600. Yeah. Essentially brake it to 600. Yeah. Be nice and calm, cool, and collected, I guess, through there. Any other questions? Comments, concerns? Let's see.
Sounds
Yeah, I think I mentioned this in the Discord earlier, but since we're missing a lot of people, I mentioned it to the people who are here. The final points of the season will drop your lowest 2 race results from the calculation. So what that essentially means is you can miss 1 week and have all your other races count for maximum points. So I think that'll help the people who are missing 1 race. Or if you make it to all the races, then you get to drop your 2 lowest results. So those bad races you had, perhaps with damage or whatnot, can be erased. So if everyone is all good, I think we have 11 in here, but we're supposed to have 12. So I think we need 1 more person.
Wow, we're missing Rita. We're missing Nick. We're missing. Charlie's here.
I'm actually online. I've just been fighting controller stuff, but I've been.
Alton is fighting controller stuff. Is he?
But I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to join the lobby?
Wait, why is Nick missing?
Yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Nick is. I don't know what he's doing, but he is going to skip out on tonight. So.
Hey, Roger just popped up, so we're just missing
Roger joined. So
Reza, don't you have something you need to be doing?
Don't I have something? What do I need to be doing? Fixing cars or something?
You're supposed to be announcing, and by the way, there's a manifold that needs to go on the bomber.
There is a manifold that needs to go on the bomber. There's a lot of my cars are broken, and a lot of race cars need stuff.
Right now is a good time to go work on that.
Exactly. We're at 13.
Also, you don't want to leave your dad alone announcing,
Yeah, I think we have Brad's gonna help him out today.
Brad's doing it too. Good.
Yeah.
By the way, Brad, how are you feeling, man?
I'm fine.
Getting back?
That's crazy.
Getting back?
Ready to be back on track.
Good man.
Oh, I see. I was counting here, and I was like, wow, we have 1 more person than we're supposed to have. Who am I missing? And it was myself. Okay. So I think if everyone's here, we're all good. So I think we're all good. Everyone's in the right car. So I guess we'll get the practice. Oh, actually, I have to invite people. Hold on. Let me invite as race director, and I'll invite Brad as the broadcaster. So if you guys could change your method there. My dad got it. Brad's got it as well. Okay. And then I think the stream should be already begun or ready to go. If you guys want to go to the broadcast lobby, I can move you guys over there. You good with that, Brad?
Yeah, I'll hop down when you guys are ready to start.
Okay. I guess I'll move my dad there as well.
This is Austin Walker's home track, by the way.
Oh, he's going to be on pole. The random grid will give it to him, I bet. Okay, we'll get started here.
Good race.
Yep, so this will just be the practice, and then if everything goes well, we can go straight into the race, but if not, I'll let you know, and then we'll go to a separate lobby for the race. So just practice.
You're talking about practice.
Ali!
Oh, hold on. Oh. Hello, I'm here. I had to.
There you are.
I forgot to turn off my mic.
That's all right. I drug you down.
Okay. Still stuff there.
Okay,
what do we have here?
Did you start the broadcast yet?
I did.
Oh.
So we are here watching the practice. Practice just started. It's going to be 20 minutes. Wow, 20 minutes, really? Okay.
It's a lot of practice.
Yeah. Now, looks like 5 cars are going on the track, and the other 5 are not.
Not quite ready yet. It's been a long time since I've been out on this track. This is there's going to be some learning here.
Yeah, look at that. Roger's already pushing and sliding.
Fastest lap so far. He's like, "Where's the traction?"
Well, he's warming up his tires because in practice, tires are cold. So you can end up in the wall pretty fast.
It is funny how they do a pretty good job of, I guess, making the tires act like they are still cold. The traction differences between cold and hot is
Oh yeah, you
pretty
really have
astounding.
you really have to be careful when the tires are blue.
Yeah, I wish we could see that in the
Yeah,
in
that
the
would
game.
be
when
cool.
you're
Huh?
watching the
That
car.
would be. That's a good idea. If we could see what the condition of the cars is, how much damage they have, what kind of tires shape they have.
Yeah, well, you can see a little of the damage, but it doesn't show as much about like the tire
Yeah.
wear or the temperatures. You can only really see that in the car.
No, I remember a race we did last time when not last year or whatever, where my front tires at Sonoma were like red, and I could tell there was like no gray near the end of the race.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sonoma, I think when I raced that track, I was driving a front-wheel drive car too, and same thing. It was
Yeah.
just the fronts were just red hot, and the blacks were still, or the rears were still blue.
Yeah,
You know, just still cold in the rear. You could just not get enough heat into the rears, and the fronts you're just overcooking.
yeah. There's so much front wheel spin. So what I figured out over there was if you wanted to make your tires last, you had to turn on traction control so that you don't cook the front tires too much. Wow, nice slide by Roger there. Okay, let's see. Alton still parked. Michael Mcconaughey is out there. Michael's driving.
We got
that.
Uncle Chris finally. Uncle Chris finally got his name changed, so now we can actually
He did.
see it's Chris
There
Everett.
he is. He is driving a
Whoops.
white BMW. So it looks like we have only one car still in the pit lane. Looks like Reza is stuck behind driving that yellow.
I think that's Austin Walker.
Is that Austin?
Yeah. What's that thinking? Oh, driveway. I do wish that that we could get like the names, like a pop-up up above the cars.
I was
kind
just
of
thinking
playing
that
with-
would be also a good one. We need to give the game makers some feedback here.
Well, you know, there's maybe in a future season there might be some newer games that do it a little differently that we could test out.
Oh, look at that. Chris goes on the inside. No, he does not. He thought about it. Yeah, that is Alton.
Oh, no, yeah, that's Alton. For some reason, I thought it was Austin Walker. Why don't I see his name up there right now? There he is in here, right? Yeah, we got Austin Walker. But Austin's up in the fourth spot.
Roger, Firuz, who won one of the races last year, is the fastest person on the track right now. Oh, and I just said this, and just when I said this, Reza takes the fastest time away.
Yep, there goes Reza, like clockwork, right? Man, I wish I was out there driving right now.
Why aren't you?
Well, still recovering. Still got a cast on my foot, and I'm not really wanting to push my desk too hard.
you can program it so you don't have to use your feet. You can just use your hands.
I could probably try that. Maybe next weekend. I got an appointment with a podiatrist tomorrow. We might be getting this cast off, and you might see me next week.
Oh, congratulations! That'll be awesome. Okay, let's see.
We're getting there. We're
good. As long as you're making progress.
It's been a rough few weeks after my little car crash, but that's the risk of racing. You know, you take that risk going out there, but we all pretty much are aware of it and assume it.
Yeah,
try to do the best we can for safety.
It's better if you are doing it virtually, then there is zero chance of injury.
Oh man, the crashes that I've had in the virtual racing, I am so glad that I haven't had to survive through those.
Yes. Yeah, here the danger is if you fall off your chair and hit your head on your desk or something.
If you really step on the brake pedal, yeah, I guess you could.
You go to the doctor, you say, hey, what happened to you? Oh, I fell off my chair. Sean Milburn looking good with the third fastest time so far. Boy, he could not improve upon his previous lap. Charlie Frank also usually very fast. Has had some practice on this track. Looking strong. Only 0.3 of a second behind Sean so far in practice. Ooh, took out a cone. And Charlie could not improve.
Yeah, but he's moving up there pretty good. He's up to 4th, which is pretty respectable. That'll put you in the points. At least you're in the challenge for it.
Martin just improved. Wow, went to first place. Good job.
Wow, with a 1:30.2. He just dropped like 3 seconds off of his fastest time, and now he's parking it. He's done.
Did he just run out of gas or something? He just beat out the second place by almost a full second.
It's possible he might have done a two-lap fuel situation. Went out for qualifying and then came back in.
Wow. Yeah, he's just sitting there. He's not even moving.
His engine's not even
no,
warm.
he has gas. He has gas.
I don't see which one's the fuel gauge.
Fuel gauge right there. It says 50.
Oh, it's right there. Okay. So yeah, he did not limit his fuel, so maybe they can't do qualifying setups.
Okay, well, we'll go back to trackside and watch somebody else. Let's go see what Michael Mcconaughey's doing.
Yeah, maybe he just went out and set it up for one lap and just said, all right, full send, and then I'm done. I'm going to park it. Didn't want to break anything, like some of us do when we push too hard.
I don't know anybody that does that.
Yeah.
Michael, nice job over the berms. Got a little squirrely.
Had to get out of it for a second, so he's going to lose a little time on that one.
I wonder if he's going to be able to...
Indy is such a high-speed track.
Oh, no, he is not faster.
Yeah, not with that slide.
Wow, Martin is still sitting there.
This track is really built for the big, GT cars that have a lot of top end speed. Mm-hmm. Touring cars are not going to be able to take advantage of it as much, but It's going to be a little bit more exciting when it gets crowded. Those little S curves right there. I'm guaranteeing we're gonna see some penalties for some people going over the track limit.
Oh, Tristan doing a little off-roading there. And go slow. Watch out. There goes Sean.
At least he was, I don't know, safe eventually, but
Yeah.
it is practice, and you still can get hit unless you're completely stopped in the track, and then the car will kind of go ghost mode. Oh, Reza retook first place.
Ah, look at that. Wow.
That's weird. That
Oh wait, Martin's
I
time.
don't know
No,
why Martin
he did
went
not.
to last.
Martin's time was deleted. That's weird.
That doesn't make sense.
I guess he was cheating.
I didn't see anything like lap time invalidated because it wouldn't have counted that on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
If you get a lap time invalidated penalty error, then it would have pulled his time off before I saw it up there. I don't know why it's not up there. That's weird.
No, I'm sure it was illegal camshaft.
Yep. Too many camshafts.
Yeah, 3.
If I didn't see it unless he disconnected and rejoined. If he did that, then it would pull his name off from the previous.
No, his name is still there, and he's in the pits.
I don't know. I have to figure that out.
He's trying to hide the illegal camshafts, I think.
I think they're in the pits doing some work on the car right now. They're trying to add weight. Don't want to come across the scales too light, right? Oh crap, I forgot all my rewards weight. Luckily, we don't have rewards weight in this series.
Austin Walker chasing Charlie Frank.
I do wish they could get this, the audio of these BMWs a little bit more realistic.
Well, this one, we're on board. Austin is driving the Renault. Here's the BMW. But keep in mind, you're used to BMW in the US. We're used to BMW 6-cylinder engines. This is a BMW 4-cylinder.
Is it?
It is. It's a 2-liter.
Oh, that's right.
It's an engine we don't get here.
So maybe it's a sound I'm not used to hearing. What do we got?
Austin
Time
Walker.
remaining. 5 minutes left.
Austin Walker jumps to 3rd place. And 3rd fastest.
Yeah, look at 2nd place through 5th place is separated by
Yeah, less than a
5
second.
and a half tenths a second. Yeah.
32.2, 32.5, 32.5, 32.8. Yeah. Okay.
0.6 seconds for 4 places. That's going to be pretty tight right there. Did you see that little bump that Sean just did right there?
Okay.
That little bump cost me a car. One time. You got to be careful when you upset the car like that in a high-speed corner.
Yeah, if it was a front-wheel drive car, I probably wouldn't have done that.
No joke, right? Probably would have been able to pull myself right through that turn. Sean, get off the wall. That is not what rubbing is racing means.
Whoa, that was a little shortcut there.
I just slipped down for just a second. Who was that? Whoa, Sean.
Was that Sean?
That's Sean Milburn. Taking the scenic way. What do we got here? Austin Walker.
Charlie swerving around.
Trying to rescrub his tires. He's got traction control, ABS, stability control, everything.
He's got everything on.
Maybe he's not realizing that this car is braking in the middle of his turns right now. Sometimes that helps drive these cars, but it sure does slow them down.
Yeah, but a lot of times it does slow you down, but at least it makes sure you don't crash.
Well, it makes it harder to do that.
Yes.
Keeps you pointed in the right direction, but I've definitely noticed in this game where you some laps, I have the settings on my steering wheel where I can turn off traction control and the stability control depending on what kind of pace I want to drive. If I want to beat the heck out of the tires, I can turn traction control off and it will really overheat the tires, but I will be able to go faster.
Oh, there's some
Stability control, same thing. It'll grab a lot more brakes. So you'll. Ooh.
That was Everton that went
Definitely
off.
went wide.
Whoa! Through the
Sean.
grass. Sean Milburn makes a move.
I think that in the race that might be a penalty there. I don't think he had any wheels still on the pavement.
Okay, well, we have less than 2 minutes left in this session.
How's my audio? Are you hearing any of the race coming through?
No.
Okay, good. I'm gonna put my headset on for the race, but if it sounds good here, I'll just stay here.
No, sounds just fine.
All right, Sean, let's see if you can pull it. 132 does not improve. Just barely missed it. All right, last lap for everybody, basically.
And half the field's already pitted and parked. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars on the track.
All the guys going for the last ditch effort. I believe we will be running a random grid for this race, correct?
Oh, yes.
So, which means these best lap times are not quite official. They're mainly just to give you practice for the actual race, because
Well,
that's where you're going to need to know
Yeah,
how you're going to.
it's not
you're
going to
gonna- you're
affect
gonna handle.
where you start, but it's just an indication of who's going to be fast.
Yep. Well, it gives you a good idea of where you need to improve,
Okay, well,
or maybe not where, but how much you need to improve.
checker flag is out.
Practice complete. Finish up the laps you're on.
Okay.
And neither cars improve.
It seems really
Couple
difficult
cars to
improve
finish
here.
here.
I think everybody had maybe worn out their tires and everything, because it seems like nobody could really improve.
Right, it's crazy to see Martin 6 is 130.2. Let's see if he can hold on to that for the race. He's going to be interesting to watch if he can maintain that kind of pace.
All will depend where he starts. So apparently we're.
How much?
So apparently we are going straight into the race. So this should be pretty quick. Oh, look at this. This is it. We are doing the race. So we're about ready to start. So I guess first place, Martin 6 on pole position. Second place,
Wow,
Sean Miller.
Martin got pole. We just lost somebody.
Did we lose something?
They might be restarting. Well, we're going to go now.
gonna go.
We'll see what happens
Oh.
later. I saw somebody disconnected. I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, because we should have 11 cars and there's 10 here. So somebody got lost. Reza
Somebody might
did
have
an
backed out.
amazing job. He went.
Reza,
he passed
what a-
everybody
how
on
did-
the straightaway.
How did he get past everybody on the outside like that?
I think we need to check Reza's camshafts too.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was awesome. No collisions at turn 1. That was beautiful. Let's see if anybody does any shortcuts or anything funny. Somebody's in the grass way back there. Nice field. That's Sean Milburn dicing it up. Chris Evertson leading the pack there. He's under attack by 3 cars. But holding the ground and trying to close up the gap to Reza. Meanwhile, the Momo car, boy, that's Martin 6 in the Momo car, the red one, and he's coming on strong. Trying to pass Firuz, trying to go on the inside, but not quite. Doesn't have enough horsepower, maybe. Now it's a drag race down.
Rose had a great drive last race, but it was in the rain where he was just flying.
Oh, there was a little cone flying around the track. There was some collision between Milburn and Chris, the blue Renault and the YGW. Now it's a drag race right between the two of them.
Reza is running away.
Well, because he's not fighting with anybody. He has clear track.
We got Martin 6 is dropping way back.
That's surprising considering how fast he was in practice.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see anybody take any damage really, so I don't think
Ooh, Sean
anybody's
got a
fighting
really
any.
nice.
Oh, Sean, you better give that. That's a penalty.
Well, he did get kind of pushed over there.
Yeah, but you still got to give the position back.
Not if you're trying to avoid collision. Because it looked like Chris kind of like stuck his nose in there. But he did gain a position, so. And now he's pulling away. Now Chris is under attack by 2 other cars, 2 other Renaults that are coming on fast. Make that 2.
Yeah, that's Feroz.
Yeah.
Feroz and Martin 6.
And Martin 6. And Charlie Frank in the BMW.
They're all fighting. Martin is fighting to get past Feroz right now. I think if he gets around him, we might see a little bit more push from him, but I think maybe he's just stuck back there. But he did drop a couple places. Trying to get as much wind out of that draft as they can. Who's that? Charlie Frank goes on the
Frank
inside.
trying to go on the inside. Watch out! No collisions. He made it through.
He did, but Feroz is still staying ahead of Martin.
Let's go on board Charlie. You see what he's doing. Charlie and Chris are at it. Looks like. No, that's sorry. That's Firuz and Chris are at it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He dives on the
He's
inside.
going to make the corner, though. Yes, he is. But here
Wow,
comes
what a good
on
turn.
the outside.
Somebody hit some cones in there, but that was a good pass.
But here comes Chris right back. guy to go on the outside. They do a crisscross. He looks like Chris has the edge. Yes, beautiful driving by Chris to make that work. It's not over yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
It's not over. We're getting a little
gives him a
side
little
impact.
shunt.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
That's gonna be no good. That's gonna be no good.
Big collision there. Oh, Martin probably kind of started all that. Oh, that's a shame.
Race control is gonna have to review that one.
Yeah, that was a little bad move by Mr. Martin.
Everybody pretty much they all got punched right in the right direction though. Not too many people went the wrong way. Sometimes you get those impacts that send you the totally wrong direction, facing the wrong direction. You lose everything. But this
Or
guy's
upside
kind of
down.
came back from it. Or upside down, yeah.
Okay, now Mcconaughey in all of this jumped from 8th to 5th. Oh, but he gets past
Wow.
it. He's going for it. I did not get it.
It's a little shaving some corners there.
Now he's under attack. Mcconaughey is by Charlie Frank. Looks like all the action is revolving around Charlie Frank.
It keeps some excitement around it, doesn't it? Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Wow,
Martin.
amazing the
Went
traction. You see the traction in the grass.
That was pretty amazing. He didn't even lose a spot. Now here
He
comes
lost a little
Mcconaughey.
drive. He
Trying to
lost
get
his
it.
exit speed.
Ah, there we
Corner
go.
though,
Okay,
but-
he lost two positions now. So Mcconaughey up to 5th. Martin goes down to 7th. And now he's under attack by
Yeah, if we
Roger.
had track limits on, if we had track limits penalties on, maybe it was telling him that you have to give up a spot or two, and he had to lift.
Yeah, possibly.
So race control might have told him that you had a penalty. Oh, this camera's flickering. What's going on here? Somebody check the camera operation down there.
Yeah.
It's camera crew.
Great four-way battle here between Mcconaughey, Charlie Frank, Martin, and Roger. Looks like 2 BMWs and oh,
Charlie dives on the inside.
Did he make it? He did.
He did.
That was a very aggressive move by Charlie. Wow. Oh, here comes Mcconaughey right back.
Hooligan is
Is he
trying
gonna
to
make
drive by
another
himself.
break-in?
Down.
Yes, he
Uh-oh,
is.
I don't know.
Nice.
He might have gone wide. Wish that camera could have stayed with him.
Oh, boy, Charlie's car is looking a little battered. Martin keeps taking out the cones.
He's going a little wide. He had a really good lap. I don't know if he just doesn't have the experience on this track, or maybe he's just just getting used to the game.
Either that, or he took out all the illegal parts out of the car.
This game definitely has a learning curve to it. It is
Definitely does.
fairly realistic driving simulation, and you can't just jump out in any race car in any track and go fast either. So
No. Yeah, this battle just keeps going and going and going. But great job by Mcconaughey holding off this whole battle behind him. Oh, got punted.
Little rear tap.
Oh, no, Martin hit again. Wow.
Martin hit the roads. Somebody got way too much brakes there. It's a bumper car event.
Let's go on board with Martin's car and see what he sees. Oh, he fell back.
He might be driving to survive now.
Let's get on board with Charlie. He's chasing. This is where I'm board with Charlie Frank now as he's chasing Mulligan. Now up front, this is Tristan, and he's chasing Chris Evertson, who's running a very strong third place. Martin underneath.
Martin's trying to stay wide.
Gonna get through.
He might be tough in here. Hopefully they don't turn into each other. I see a little impact, but
Oh, there it is. There's a little bit of contact. These guys,
still definitely present.
these guys probably not very happy with each other.
Knowing these guys, they're all laughing right now. Often you get to smash each other's cars up and not have any repair bills
Look
after.
at Firouz. He's driving zigzag around the track. Oh, that was close.
He says, "You're not passing me."
Yeah. He actually, Martin was nice because he could have given him a nice punch right there at that apex. Oh, who's that? Who has problems up front? That's Roger. Roger had a little problem. Lost the spot.
Little shortcuts on the track there, Martin.
Oh, what happened to Reza up front? Reza had an issue. He was 4 seconds ahead, and now he's in second place.
He must have made a mistake that we didn't see.
He had to have gone off
Where's the
somewhere.
instant replay?
So this will be interesting. Is he going to try and get this back? He's got 8 minutes
Chase.
to pass
Have to
Sean.
try to chase Sean down now. Yeah, I wish there was instant replay and we can go
Yes.
rewind that a little bit.
There was
I
delay.
was keeping an eye on the timing, and it was, yeah, about 4.5 seconds back and forth.
Yeah.
So he must have missed a corner.
Well, he's probably going to get him at the end of the long straightaway. I would guess turn 1 is the place where he's going to make his move.
Or now.
This straightaway is a little too short.
It looked like he was thinking about it, though.
Yeah. This is funny. These two guys were doing the exact same thing in Laguna Seca in real life.
Yeah. I was there. That was a great race. I can't believe how much these guys were battling.
Oh, see,
with
look at
each
this.
other.
This is where we said it was going to pass, and Milburn's defending the inside. Is Reza going to
He
try
is.
the outside
He's going to
move?
try to stay. Oh, gosh.
Oh!
He had to back out of it.
Wow, man, he did make the outside move. Amazing job by Reza. Nice. Oh,
I'm
what's
still there,
Shotgun's
though.
coming back. Is he going to get him now?
Sean's not giving it up, but he's got outside inside. Nope, wrong.
Oh, now Sean's got the momentum, though, going into braking zone here. It's gonna be-
If he doesn't lift at all, he would have had more
Draft.
speed there, but he might have.
But look at how much they've closed up. They've closed up whole length of the straightaway from third place.
Oh, a little bit of grass. Look at all that traction out there. Sean had to lift, though. Sean's going to lose a little bit of speed down this straight because of it. Sometimes you might not notice it watching it, but unless you've raced a lot like this before, you don't realize that you've got to be on the throttle everywhere you can be on the throttle. And if you miss a corner and you have to lift, it hurts you a lot down the track.
Yes, it does. And the problem is a lot of times you cannot feel it in a game.
Right. You just all you notice is that somebody else is pulling away from you, and you
Right,
think,
exactly.
how is this car faster than mine? It's not the car.
Well, what's interesting is these guys are dicing with each other, yet they're still pulling away from third place Chris Everson. Not too long ago, they were 11 seconds apart. Now they're 13 seconds apart.
Yeah, these guys are not slowing each other down too much right now. I think they're just far enough apart where they're both, They're both running. WFO.
Of course, what will be interesting is if these guys take each other out and Chris wins the race.
Oh.
Strange things.
Did I just see some inside curb use there? It almost looked like he hooked the inside curb with his inside tires. That's a pretty advanced maneuver there. Usually you try to avoid the dirt. Because it's usually not as good a traction as
Let's
pavement.
see what's behind them. These two guys are going at it too. This is a good fight right here. We have two good fights. A good fight for first place and a fight for third place.
That front wheel drive going. You probably were able to hear that little lift right there when you got the wheel spin.
Oh, Reza got a little wide there. Couldn't make the apex.
This Renault is a very stable car to drive, but it'll spin the front tires coming out of corners in second or third gear easily.
Yes,
And you do get torque steer just like you do in the real world in this car. And I can't see on the, I don't see a separate speedometer from this view, but I don't know if he's got traction control on or
there's your
off, but
speedometer.
he's got,
There you go. ABS.
so all he's got is ABS on. Traction control and stability control are off. Oh,
Sean on
dives
the
inside.
inside.
I don't know, they're side by side.
Oh, he's still there.
Could not make it stick. Now Reza defending the inside with a little bit of a block here. Sean trying to late brake as long as he can.
Sean goes a little
Might
wide.
overcooked
Oh,
it.
Reza goes wide. They both go a little bit wide.
Got to straighten that out a little bit,
Fights
Sean.
in here between Tristan and Chris, and there's fights over here. I don't know which one to show you.
It's tough. I wish we could have side by
We
side.
need side by side view.
Where's all my programmer friends? We could probably do it with two different streams and then put them both in the same the stream channel. I could do it eventually, but I definitely need to spend my time fixing cars, not building screen time.
Nice draft. He's got him this time. He's got him this time.
I don't know. He's gonna have to sit behind him for a while. He might have him on the corner, so yeah, he's gonna have him down the straight here if he can hold him back.
Oh, he got him. Yeah.
Inside outside. Reza falls back. He's gonna hold off for a second and try for the pass, probably coming out of this corner. If he can stay with him.
Oh, Reza goes on the inside there. Just side by, but he's got the wrong place.
Gone too much curving. Had to
Here,
lose a little
check
bit
out
of
this
speed.
battle here. This looks like a good. Oh, on the inside, Reza is gonna make it.
We had a lead change. I see it.
Lead change coming. Well,
Sean lost a little speed going
this
to the
this time
Esther.
we'll have the checkered flag this time by. So this is going to be it.
Oh yeah, 18 seconds. Let's see, where are they on track? They're gonna checkered.
They have
white
like
flag.
3 more corners to go. I think Reza's not there. This is it. This is the last corner.
5 seconds. Yeah. Well, will this be white flag or checkered flag?
This is gonna be checkered flag because the clock is 0 already. So he has to just draft and get him over here, which not close enough, I don't think. Yeah, that was a
Race
checkered flag.
complete.
Sean
Got it.
Milburn pulls it out. Wow, amazing job by Sean.
Wow.
Now here's this next battle behind these two guys. Chris looks like he has a comfortable lead, so that should be okay. And behind them, Michael McConaughey, great job, 5th place. Beautiful job by Michael. And then behind them, Firuz and Charlie Frank.
We had a lot of little 1-2 battles back there.
Yes, yes we did.
A couple little solo guys just having their own little race, and the rest of these guys are just fighting with one other car for the majority of that.
And then finally, last car by, Alton Worthington.
I think he's had some controller issues, so I think he's playing on a calculator right now.
Okay.
He said I don't think he has his wheel working, so I think he's on a regular controller playing with thumbsticks. I believe.
Geez, that's so difficult.
That is very tough. I mean, if you finish the race, that's a big accomplishment.
Okay, well, congratulations to everybody. Sean Milburn takes the win. Reza gets a very close second, and Chris Everson, congratulations. Great job. We're 3rd place. Okay, so I guess we're taking a little break and restarting the race.
Let's see. Let's bring in Sean and Reza for sure. And I think, who do we want to bring in? Let's bring some of the guys that were fighting in that battle further back. Do you want to bring in what do you think? Chris Everson really came back from the pack.
Yeah.
Chris and Feroz or Charlie and Feroz?
Well, we'll take 3. So I guess maybe that's just the top 3, Sean, Reza, and Chris.
We could do that too.
But are we gonna? I thought we're gonna do that at the end of right now, or we're gonna do it at the end. After
Well, we
race
could do
two?
one for the first race right now with the break,
Okay.
and then we'll do another one at the end.
Okay, sounds good.
Gentlemen, that was an interesting race. We got some a nice battle up front. Reza and Sean, you guys had some fighting going on, and it looked like Reza was running away from it for a while. Reza, what happened?
So I've been doing a lot of practicing on this track in like a 1-lap setting, and I haven't practiced too much in longer time, so I think I had the 1-lap pace, but I wasn't ready for my tires to go off.
Oh.
So, yeah, I carry a lot of speed through the corners, and I guess that kills the front left. So, surprisingly, the rear-wheel drive tires went off before the front-wheel drive, I guess.
We did see a lot of sliding going on, a little smoke coming out here and there, but
Definitely.
But we saw you ahead for a while, and it just looked like we didn't get to see what happened. We just saw all of a sudden Sean was right up on your bumper again and then passed.
Yeah, because
I forget which
you had
corner
a
it
4-second
was.
gap.
Yeah, I made a big mistake.
Okay.
I'm glad you didn't see that.
Okay. Yeah, because we figured you had it, and then all of a sudden we saw you in 2nd place.
Yeah, I mean, Sean caught right up, and then we were fighting with each other for a little bit, and I don't think anyone else was close behind. I think there was a big battle behind us, so we just had free range to go back and forth, swap position a couple times, and then he had me on the line. I had him, 3 corners from the end or whatever, and he got me on the line. So I think I would have gotten him into turn 1 if there was one more lap.
Okay.
It was close. We were kind of placing bets as to who was going to have it in the inside, outside of those corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighting against that was really interesting, and I also thought that gap was just gonna kind of remain, but The front wheel drive, it's like you kind of get used to your tires just falling off on you all the time because that's just what they do. So I was a little bit more prepared for that happening on my end. But yeah, that was.
If you're driving at full pedal.
Yeah, really, really, dude. The front left on this track especially just gets completely annihilated, even in practice and stuff like that. So it's a lot of accommodation early, so you don't blow like braking zones super late into the race. But yeah, that was a good race up front. It was a good battle at the start with Chris as well, and he held his ground for a good solid while there and had an excellent race up for, I believe it was 3rd position. There was like what was it, like 5 cars within like 3-4 seconds of each other across the line, something like that.
Yeah, there was.
What I thought I was doing.
There were some great battles because there were.
Qualifying?
I'm sorry.
There were some
You
great
mean in
battles.
qualifying?
No, in the race there across
okay,
the line. I was looking at my splits behind, and yeah.
I think they were really close, and then someone said there was an accident. So I think it was like
Oh,
5
no.
cars or something.
Yeah,
there
we
was
had. I think I saw like a 4 or 5 car group was
Yeah.
really close together behind you guys. We kept going back and forth to them, watching the battle behind you guys up in the lead, and it was 4 or 5 cars just constantly just changing position. Charlie
That's
Frank
beautiful.
was back there. Martin was in the middle of it. I think he got hit a little bit, but I think he's still getting used to the track and everything. So he's still kind of learning the racing scene for online. But Chris, you're here, right?
It says he's here.
Chris?
Is he here?
Chris
Chris?
Everton, you're here. I
Chris?
think he should be here.
He's new to Discord. He should be here. Can he hear us?
Should be here. Chris, it doesn't look like he's muted. Yeah, we'll come back to him.
Yeah.
But Chris was fighting in the middle of that, and him, Charlie, Frank, and who was it? Martin Six, Feroz, Maida was in the middle of that too. Austin Walker just kind of like dodged a lot of it for a little while, but there was the good 4 or 5 cars that were just stacked on top of each other, and they were just trading paint left and right.
Yeah, and I think it was great because Michael McCulloughan was behind the pack, and all these guys starting hit each other, and I think he just went from like 8th to 5th in one corner.
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We're trying to get Chris back in here, and I think he's here, but I don't know why he's not hearing us yet.
I think he's having some issues here. I don't know. Let me try to move him back and see.
Yeah, we'll see if there's some audio going on with him. He might not be able to hear us. But otherwise, it seemed to be a pretty close race. I mean, nobody at the front really ran too far away until the last about four laps, and then I think something happened, and the rest of the race kind of just dropped off.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting to watch because there was actions everywhere. We couldn't even decide what to show because there was so much action. Oh, Chris is back. Chris, can you hear us?
There we go. Is he here? He says he can't talk. Yeah, I think he's having a problem with the server.
Okay, well, I guess we'll get started with race 2.
Yep, is that working for him now? I guess not. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
For a moment. Chris is not getting audio for some reason. I don't know why. He might be using Discord on his phone. He's got to turn the volume up. Well, I guess we got a few minute break here. Probably another 3, 4, 5 minutes ish. Taking a little break time before the next race starts.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to sponsor this week's race by whatever adult beverage I'm drinking. Oh, this one's got a cork. So how are things going in your neck of the woods? Are you getting ready for the racing season?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes, extremely busy. So much stuff going on. It's hard to even keep up, but yeah. We unfortunately couldn't get the season started in Las Vegas, so we're gonna start instead at Thunderdome.
It's an interesting change.
Yeah, it wasn't very good, but some of these. Well, we should not say this publicly, but let's just say I'm not happy with some people. How about that?
Gotcha. Yeah, I get you. You know, sometimes things get difficult, right?
Yeah, it was going to be such a fabulous race in Nevada, and that track is so fabulous, and you don't normally get a chance to drive on that course, so it was going to be a lot of fun.
Still on the outside track or on the other track?
No, the other track, Spring Mountain, entirely new track, different city. It's 45 minutes outside of Las Vegas. It's
I was thinking you were still talking about the Vegas outside track, not the Spring Mountain track.
No, Spring Mountain, beautiful track, brand new, 3.4 miles, country club. The track is fabulous. They have condos that they rent out for $130 a night, so you can have basically a one-bedroom apartment that you rent out at the track.
Wow!
And it's beautiful. So you could just stay there. They have a clubhouse, they have a golf course, they have a swimming pool. I mean, everything is right at the track. It's beautiful.
Wow, nice.
It's just like Buttonwillow, except different.
Exactly the same, but totally different.
Yes.
It's exactly like Buttonwillow, except for it has things around it.
Yeah. Well, at Buttonwillow, you have to worry about things like scorpions. So...
Scorpions and tumbleweeds and dust getting sucked into your engine.
Yes. Every time you open your trailer door and you get this cloud of dust come out of your trailer at Buttonwillow.
The clouds of dust, the 115 degree heat.
Yeah.
0% humidity, and that's just where it starts.
Yeah, no, but this track was fabulous. But and we were going to have actually 3 days there. We were going to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, lots of track time, lots of time to hang out and do all these things.
Well, bummer.
Yeah.
But that's
how it goes.
I guess that's why we got to make a lot of changes to our plan. So that moves our the rest of our schedule to our West Coast starting is April 23rd, 24th, huh? Thunder Hill.
Oh, okay. Looks
but
like
the first.
Yeah.
Are they getting ready?
They're getting ready.
It looks like we are.
Yeah, so what this means is that our drivers have a couple more weeks to prepare. The downside is the gap between race 1 and race 2 is now closer.
Right. Yeah, it's a month and a week for the West Coast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wrong schedule. It's less than a month. But at least they're both relatively close tracks, which is not convenient for the Southern California or the Northern West Coast people, but for those of us that are in the area, it's not as bad. It will be inconvenient for those Southern California guys.
Okay, looks like
Are you
everybody's on board, looks like.
I am excited to see some East Coast USTCC series going again, though.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. We should go out there and watch those races.
I would love to go out there and just do some commentating for them, you know?
Yeah, for sure. We should plan for that. And maybe, hey, if we're going to go out there, maybe we should take like a race car with us too, huh? What do you think?
That would be great. That, I thought about doing that right up until about a month ago. My car's on the sidelines for a while now. Such is life.
Hey, did you see Art posted something? They have a NC Miata for sale.
I saw that. I'm kind of all over it. I see it. However, I don't know how much front end damage it has.
Yeah, doesn't.
Haven't
look
heard
that
back from him yet.
Oh, you did inquire, huh?
And I haven't heard back.
Okay.
But it is some right front damage. But if I could, if I were to be able to Frankenstein my car somehow with that car, I would do it in a second. It's a struggle right now trying to find cars that aren't priced $8,000 higher than they should be right now.
Right.
I mean, you'll find cars that look like they just rolled out of a field. They've been parked upside down for 30 years in the ocean, covered in rust, and people are like, it's got no motor. I only have 3 tires. I have a spare donut from a Honda Accord on the right rear. The differential's blown. The motor's overheated and it's cracked. It's got 1 rod through the cylinder. 11,000.
Right.
Don't lowball me.
Firm.
11,000 firm. No lowball offers. I know what I got.
Okay, these guys are still talking about their connectors. Come on, somebody gotta get on with this race. People are waiting.
Yeah, I think we're waiting for Chris to get his audio sorted. That's always really, really difficult when you're running Discord not through your PC, trying to use it on a phone. So you're trying to blend your phone chat through your in-car headset chat. I can't do it.
Okay, so who do you think is going to be on pole?
Well, we saw what happened. I was really expecting Martin after setting that lap, but not knowing what Martin did on that lap.
Second place. Tristan first.
I was hoping to see Martin further up, but that's still pretty close.
No, Milburn dead last.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Reza on the inside, trying to pass a bunch of cars.
In front of that wall. Michael's pushing over wide early. Oh my gosh!
Big crash! Oh
Somebody's
man!
going backwards.
Took out 4 or 5 cars back there. Oh no. Okay, these guys be careful. Don't take each other out. Half the field's gone. Mcconaughey into the lead. Tristan second place, trying to take an inside line and gets him for second place.
Reza squeezed through that, but I think Sean Milburn definitely got hit hard in that.
Yes, they did. Let's go back to that and see what happens to Sean. Sean is back moving, so that's good. Reza trying to go underneath Mcconaughey again.
Austin Walker and Chris Everson probably took the worst burn of that.
Yeah, where's Chris? Chris is way back there. And Austin's car looks damaged. Reza trying to chase down Mcconaughey, going on the inside. Gets him for 3rd place. And he sets his sight on that Momo car, the driven by Martin 6. Milburn from 11th to 8th, so that's an improvement.
It's funny how there really are only about, I don't know, what, four cars that are, let's just say, sponsored, the libraries on the side that are actually like big name sponsors. A lot of these others are just some like, some Joe's fish tanks or something,
Yeah, Joe's Fish Tank is a big company.
But then you got a Momo, Pirelli,
Ibach.
the other big one. There's the Ibach, yeah.
Oh,
McCulligan,
somebody's
yeah,
on the
the
grass.
Ibach.
Speaking of Ibach, driving the Ibach car, McCulligan was doing some
That was
mowing
Mike
grass.
McCulligan. Sometimes that grass is just too tall.
Oh, this looks. Oh, Reza got the run on Martin. He's coming. Is he gonna be able to get him?
Doesn't have time to get by it here yet, though. Gonna have to sit behind him for a minute. At least, we got Martin made it up through the pack this time a little earlier. So let's see. We get to see what he's got to put down on this track.
This looks like a battle up front there. For pit flag, but here comes Reza on the end. Oh, Reza keeps hinting at making a move on that. Takes out a cone. Trying to make a move on Martin's car. Meanwhile, Martin's trying to pass Tristan.
Here comes a pass. Martin 6.
Oh,
They're about dead even.
Yeah.
They're side by side. He's got him. By a whoa, he went wider than I thought he was going to.
You've got to be careful when they're braking at this track.
Yes.
Now that might have given the momentum to Reza to make the move here, but it just doesn't seem to be enough as they're going through these.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know enough about Martin. I don't know what kind of what driving experience he has. I've never met Martin. Have you talked to Martin yet or gotten to know anything about him?
Nope.
He's a new guy in this series, and I need to get to talk to him and find a little bit more about him. There's a few guys that are like that. We'll get there.
Yep. Oh, Reza looks like he had to back out of it.
Reza is all over his bumper. He's gonna try to draft him. Oh, he's trying to get the corner exit speed out of these turns.
Yes, he is.
But I think he's just. Oh, this is gonna be scary.
Here. Patience.
Martin's got the outside. I don't know if Rez is gonna have enough on the inside there. He might make it stick. They're dead even, side by side.
Yeah. But he's on the inside, but not enough.
Nope, not enough. Not enough from that line. This is definitely pretty close so far. I mean, the first 5 positions are separated
he had
by
him now. He's got him now.
Got him on the draft. Uh-oh. Thought he was going to cook it a little wider than that. Go back on board with Martin. Let's see if Martin can wrangle this back in. Uh-oh.
He got shoved by Martin there. Oh, and he got shoved again. Good. What are you guys doing? You're not supposed to do that.
That was a little violent. I told you guys out.
Mr. Martin there. Collisions. bunch of collisions in the first race, and now this one.
Yeah, everybody does that a little bit, huh? I know a guy that used to cause a lot of collisions too.
So now Reza drops off to 5th place. Sean Milburn went up to 4th place now, all the way from last to 4th.
How did he do that? I didn't see him last, was he? No, he got through.
He's just gotten progressively quicker and worked his way up.
Oh, he started. I thought he started in 10th, right?
He started 11th.
Was he dead last? Okay, so yeah, he went through that. He got through the crashes pretty unscathed.
Oh, Martin's broken down the side of the road.
Yeah, what happened to that? Uh-oh.
So, Martin's broken. Okay. Well, this is right now, this is the closest battle right now that we see here. This is the battle for up front.
Tristan
going for 1st place. Ah, Firuz, nice move. He's got him, and he's going to try to attempt inside. They're going to hit.
Watch that corner.
Yeah, definitely.
Clip that corner of that tire at 100.
Oh, yeah. As long as he doesn't go wide here, he can get him, and he does. That was a nice move for 1st place by Firuz.
Have to defend right here. Coming out of this turn though, he's got opposite. He's got to watch his right rear corner. He says, "Get away from me! I'm not letting you use my draft." Gonna be close going into this turn. Where's the tow trucks? Get the safety trucks out on track. Get that car out of that corner.
I think the driver is sitting on the wall. Oh, behind them, Milburn.
Don's 2.3 back.
Milburn
And
right there too.
Charlie's definitely picked up his pace a lot this season. Him and Chris Evertson have gotten pretty proficient. I think they're doing a lot of testing in this car and really getting the feel for it. Boy, did he have improved last year. Charlie and Chris really surprised me last year about how fast he is. Cones flying across. That race at Buttonwillow where I got off into the dirt chasing Andy Chittum, and when I got back on track, I went from second to last, come back on track in the dirt, and it was everything I could do to catch up to Chris again, and I was barely able to get around him, and then I couldn't run away from him. He was just on my bumper. I mean, earlier in the season where, they were struggling to learn the car, they had engine problems, it was always something that was going wrong, and I felt bad for the guys. In this race, I was like, I can't shake him, I can't get around him, holy cow, he just came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, that configuration of Buttonwillow was really different. It was just such a high-speed configuration.
Yeah, what do they call that? The A zone, or what do they call that? The second,
A something.
and I've never driven it with that. I've always wondered, but never really been over there.
I
And
didn't
that
even know there
time
was a
was
piece of
just,
pavement over there.
it is not in the right
Oh,
place.
John
It
goes
is.
off. Sean?
It is not in the right place. Did you watch how many cars went off in that corner throughout the day? Cars were just missing the braking zones, and they just shoot right off out into the dirt.
Now this battle between, look at this, Tristan and Milburn. Milburn's gonna get this. Yes, he does. Milburn, second place. Last to second. He's pulling an Edward.
Wow. Yeah. To check his horsepower. Edgar's definitely come a long ways too, huh?
Yes, yes.
Too bad he doesn't join us in this.
Charlie gives a shot to Milburn, but fortunately they both continue.
Well, that was. Who hit Tristan? Charlie hit Tristan?
Charlie hit
He's
Milburn.
giving a spot back though. Oh, he's on the sand.
Goes off.
That's
Tristan
not good.
goes off in the sand. And here comes Reza to pass him for fourth place.
Yeah, he probably got the warning that says give back your positions or we're going to penalize you. That happens if you go off the track like that and you you take a position or two positions like that. It'll give you a big penalty if you don't give it back.
So once again, we have the battle between Milburn and Charlie Frank. And we have another battle.
Looks like up in the front we got Rose taking first place again.
Yeah, Rose is gone, but Charlie.
See if he can hold on to it. Last week in the rain, what was that? What was last week's race? I'm sorry, where was that track?
That was Road America.
Road America, where he did great in the first race in the rain until the rain dried up, and he really lost his pace once the traction came and overheated the tires. Second race, I think he got tied up in that collision.
Charlie, this is the closest battle on the track right now, and next closest battle is between Culligan and Tristan, about a second apart over here.
Michaels seems to be driving a nice comfortable pace.
Yeah, nobody behind him. He can just focus on the guy in the front. Just put us up nice fast laps and make it move. And of course, Firuz seems to just pull away, has a 3-second lead. These guys are going at it too. And here we are on board with Charlie.
Rez is up to fourth place though.
Yes, he is, but he's 3 seconds behind us from these guys. And with 4 minutes to go, that's all over.
Yep. His best laps are faster.
But Milburn
And,
is only 2 seconds now behind Firuz. So Milburn setting some fast times.
Milburn's continuing his fast laps. He's just staying on it. I don't know what the previous laps are, but his fastest. Milburn and Reza and Sean Milburn are both running the fastest laps of the race. It looks like.
Yeah, that last lap, Milburn closed on, cut a second off from Firuz.
No, Sean's running a second a lap faster than Feroz up in the lead, and he's got time for 2 more laps. It's going to be close when If he clips a couple seconds off here, he might be able to get into the draft on him for the last lap, but it's going to be a stretch. He's only 2.5 seconds behind right now.
Yeah, he just set the fastest sector 2 times, Sean did. He's predicted to do, he could do a high 31s this lap if he keeps this pace up.
Wow.
Austin Walker looks like has a lonely race back in second. Same with Roger. Roger's 8th place.
Big gaps between.
Yeah, 3 seconds to Austin Walker. Oh, Martin's continued. Look at that. Martin's back on the track again.
He is. Maybe he was waiting for a tow and it just showed the car there. I don't know.
That's really strange how this thing is working.
Might want to interview him and ask him what happened. I'm curious. Well, looks like we got 1:15 left, and Sean's still got a second and a half.
Sean's cut it to 1.7 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough unless Rose really makes a big mistake.
Yeah, they got one more lap. One more lap. This
Sean's
last lap.
This next lap will be the last lap. Sean needs another second to get up into his draft.
Yeah, I think he needs. This is on his. He has 1 lap, and he needs, I think, 2 or 3 to make this work.
Yeah. At this pace, he needs at least 2 or 3. He's still a second and a half behind. I don't think he's going to pull that much.
Yeah, unless Piruz makes a mistake. But,
mistakes change everything. You can't account for that.
But Piruz has been pretty solid, so I don't see him making any mistakes anytime.
Sean's trying to do everything he can do through these corners to save his speed. He's 1 second behind now.
Yes. Oh, now less than a second.
Uh-oh. What do we got? 4 corners to go.
Yeah, it's not
under a second. He shaved a little bit of speed that he needed finally. On the last lap, he needed to do this. He might be a little too late.
Maybe 1 more lap, and he could make this work. But I don't think so.
You're right. He's going to get out in the draft here, and then it's checkered flag.
Well, congratulations to our winner, Piruz, for making the win. Taking the win.
Piruz with his first win.
I think, no, he won last race, didn't he? The last America.
I can't remember if he finished the first
Sean
race
Milberg in second. Charlie Frank
first.
Third. Reza closed the gap to Charlie, but that was pretty decent. Finished 4th. Tristan finished 5th. McCulligan 6th. Not a bad weekend for McCulligan with a 5th and a 6th. 7th, Austin Walker. Roger 8th. Chris with a messed up car. 9th.
A little bit of damage on that car.
Yes, it is. And with Alton Worthington 10th and Martin 6th. Martin 6th and 11th. Yeah, Chris's car looks. Look at that. Look at that view.
Pretty beat up.
That car.
You know what my Miata looks like. Well, let's see if we can bring in a couple of these guys for the final here.
Let's do. What do you think? Maybe Charlie, Piruz, and Martin, maybe?
think we could do that. See if we can drag these guys down here. Looks like they're still getting out of the game, I think. Let's see if we can get these guys down.
They're still
here.
getting out of the cars.
Gotta walk them down the pit road, huh?
Yeah, they gotta, get a towel, get a drink.
You're right. I need a drink. Gonna find out tomorrow if I get the cast off or if I get another cast on.
Oh, okay. So,
But I'm excited to be walking around again. There we got the guys coming in.
Okay, good job.
There's everybody. Good race, guys. That looked like it was, well, 95% of the race was pretty clean, except for the first couple corners.
Well, not in the corner, the first straightaway.
The first straightaway, you're right about that. Right before the first corner, I meant.
Yeah, we didn't even make it to the corner.
A little bit of contact down the straightaway, and that's usually hard to see. I guess a couple guys paid some pretty severe penalties for that. They got punished pretty bad.
Brad, I think that was you and I last year where we were side by side on the straight, and once the wheel well hooks in and the lag and everything, you just get connected and pulled off and can't save it.
You know, that reminds me that did happen. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, no joke. It's just sometimes the cars aren't where you think they are, and you get a little bit of contact, and suddenly it's almost like a magnet.
So, Firuz, is he here? Firuz, are you with us?
I'm here.
Great job. Tell us about your race. You did an amazing job. Seemed like it looked easy. How about that? But I'm sure it wasn't.
Oh, it was easy because Reza crashed out in front of me. And that's anytime that happens, it's a good day for me.
Yes, we saw the battle with Martin there.
With Martin, and that was actually really fun to watch from behind. I had a nice perspective, and and then they collided, and then I collided a bit with Martin as he rejoined, and I guess we're having a reputation or a habit of colliding with each other, Martin and I. Let's just say we're inseparable as friends.
Okay. Well, good job, Firuz. Nice job getting the win.
Yep. Thank you.
And let's see, who do we have? We have Charlie, right? Yes, Charlie. Nice job with the third place.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good. You know what? The start was chaotic. There was cars flying everywhere, but the Speed Traveler BMW did really, really well. And at some point, Sean Milburn and I got hooked up, and he was talking to me during the race, and he's just like, "Okay, I'm not going to dive bomb you. Let's just go catch first and second." And it worked to perfection. Like, we really, really got those guys. They ended up touching in turn one, but it worked great. And then we got a little bit closer up there. Then there was some chaos up front. But it was a good, clean race. Everyone drove really well. And, I think at one point, all three of us went through turn one. And I think Tristan maybe got pushed wide. And he was super gentlemanly about it. He kind of gave the spot back to us, so that was cool. And just a quick shout out to my teammate Chris Everton, who had a third in the first race but wasn't available for the interview.
Yeah. So Charlie, so you said it was you and Sean had a clean battle, but looked like you actually gave a punt to Sean like in the middle of the race. So
you know what?
You broke the deal.
Well, you know what? I think it was I think you're talking about like turn one. It was turn 1-2 area, and I think that's where it was a slow braking area, or maybe it was the back straightaway. And I just was locked up, and I just couldn't quite hold on. So I slowed down. It wasn't turn one, and I gave him a little punt, and then I got off the gas though, and just let him get back in front of me, and so that it worked out well. And then we just had a nice battle for second for a while, and then he went off to catch Fjords.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was nice. Good job, Charlie, putting that Speed
Thank
Traveler
you.
BMW on third place. You were doing great with the 32.5 best lap. So that was a nice lap time too.
Thank you.
Nice job, Charlie. You really you brought that thing back. We saw the warm-ups during the practice session, and you definitely picked up your pace a lot for the race.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I've been practicing. I'm a little under the weather tonight, but the first race was rough because of the carnage. But race 2 was pretty clean. I think it's going to be entertaining to watch the replay of it because there was good battles throughout the whole race.
Yeah, there was a lot of battles, but what was I guess near the end everybody kind of got separated. So near the end, the focus was actually on Sean because he was closing up to Firuz. And
Right.
Firuz, you were probably watching your mirrors when Sean was coming up, right?
I was watching the split times, and it was coming down. I had a little bit of damage, but I think he was just faster.
Yeah, he
And,
seemed to catch you
yeah.
at almost a second a lap.
Yeah, about a second, close to a second lap, a little less than that. But then, yeah, probably if there was one more lap, he would have been right there, and we would have had a nice battle. I wouldn't have given it up easy, but
Yes.
yeah, he just ran out of time, I guess.
Yeah, we were thinking that if there was one more lap, you two guys would probably take each other out, and Charlie would win.
That's
right.
what I was hoping for the whole time.
That's some of the best winning you can do is when you just drive through a collision in front of you and you go, "Thank you, guys."
Yeah, they were getting closer and closer.
So speaking of collision, Martin, what happened?
I got a ton of excuses lined up. Which one do you want to hear first?
Give us your best.
Yes.
So this pedal set that I've got is being supported by a cardboard box from Amazon, and we all know how thin those boxes are. Yeah, just a bad lockup going into one there. My pedal slipped a little bit, and then from that point on, I just quickly jumped over, sent the message to Reza saying sorry, and then kind of kept out everybody's way after that.
So why were you?
We saw the.
Yeah, go ahead, Brad.
We saw the impact and the collision. And we were like, okay, I mean, that was a little rough. And then when Reza came back on, he definitely got right into your side. And we went, oh, no. If we didn't know everybody better, we'd have been like, that was almost retaliation. But it was just you're turning back onto the track and you were there and he was going right where you were. And then it was all of a sudden you pulled off track. And I'm like, there's no way the car doesn't typically brake for that. We've watched cars do, 13 flips and barrel rolls and still pulls out on track and drives for the rest of the race.
Yeah, it was very low damage. I think I only had like 5 on the front, but I just kind of felt bad. That was my error, so I didn't want to take advantage of the situation.
Well, it's good on you for doing that, but hey, next time make Reza pay, will you?
Yeah. It sounds like everyone's got it in for him, so everyone's got to do their part, right?
Yeah, everybody's got to do their part. He's got too many wins in this. We all gotta stick together.
Well, actually, and the points is going to be interesting because I think with his performance, Sean has probably extended his points lead.
Sean did this weekend or this
Yeah.
race day.
Right.
He definitely picked it up a lot.
Yep. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody.
No problem. Ali, Brad, thank you. I'm not sure if James was on tonight, but you guys do a great job, so thank you for it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we
Yeah,
missed
appreciate it,
James.
guys.
Hopefully, we'll get James back. But thank you to Brad too. Brad made this much more interesting.
We'll try to keep it a little somewhat interesting for the guys that want to come back and watch it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Brad keeps
thank you
talking
guys
about
for
beverages for some reason. I don't know why.
You know me and my beverages.
Yes. No, I just
If
don't
I'm not
know.
racing, if I'm not racing, I'm drinking.
Okay. Well, thank you guys.
Connoisseur.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We'll see you next
Yep.
week.
Have a good night, guys.
See you next week.
Bye.
Okay. I guess we'll go too. Thank you, Brad. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Good
See you
luck
next
tomorrow.
week. I'll help up with the other channels. What?
Good luck tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh, the casting. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.